everyone, in this video I'm just going to go through the solutions to the subtraction of fractions coursework that you all have, right? So let's get straight into it. So number one, we have 6 over 7 take away 4 over 7. Remember, subtraction, once you have the same denominator, you put back that same common denominator, which is 7 in this case, and we just subtract the numerator. So 6 take away 4, so we're going to get 2 over 7, right? Number 2, we have 9 over 12 take away 3 over 12. Again, we have the same denominator, so that's our common denominator, and then we're just going to subtract the numerators. 9 take away 3. So 9 take away 3 is 6, so you're going to get 6 over 12. You can leave it like this, or you could reduce it to a half. Anything is fine. Let's look at number 3. We have 13 over 25 take away 7 over 25. So our common denominator here is 25. And now let's subtract our numerators. 13 take away 7. So 13 take away 7 will give us 6 over 25. 6 over 25, right? Alright, so let's look at number 4. Again, 7 over 8 take away 1 over 8. Common denominator once again. So you're just going to subtract the numerators. So you're going to get 6 over 8. You could reduce this by saying 2 can go into 6 3 times, and 2 can go into 2 can go into 8 4 times. So you get 3 over 4. If you left your answer 6 over 8, it's still correct. It's not wrong, right? Alright, let's look at number 5. 18 over 21 take away 14 over 21. We have a common denominator of 21. So we just subtract our numerators. So 18 take away 14, we will get 4 over 21. Alright, number 6. Number 6, we have 1 over 4 take away 1 over 5. Now, for number 6, we don't have the same denominators. So that means we need to find the LCM and 5. And we would have done these, finding LCM of these numbers many times before, right? I'll just do it for a couple, and then you can just double check on your own afterwards. So the multiples of 4 would be 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, ... We could add in more if we need to. Multiples of 5 would be 5, 10, 20, ... So there was something having a common denominator here now. Now ask yourself, we're looking at the first fraction, 1 over 4. Ask yourself, 4 times what number gives me that denominator of 20? 4 times 5. So we need to multiply the top by 5 as well. So 1 by 5 is 5. Take away, looking at the second fraction now. 1 over 5. So ask yourself, 5 times what number gives me 20? 5 times 4. So that we do at the bottom, we must do at the top. So 1 by 4 is 4. And 5 take away 4 is 1. So we're going to get 1 over 20 as our answer. So those are the first 6 questions. We'll look at the last 6 questions. Alright, number 7. So we have 4 over 5 take away 3 over 10. Now the LCM of 5 and 10, I want you to list out the multiples and find the LCM for yourself, right? We could pause the video and try over the questions before you actually get it. So when you work out the LCM, you're going to get 10, right? So our common denominator, our LCM, is 10. Go ahead and ask yourself, again, the first fraction, 5 times what number gives me back 10? 5 times 1. So I have to just multiply the 1 on top as well. So 4 by 1, we get 4. Take away, we look at the second fraction now, 3 over 10. So 10 times what number? Oh, my bad. So just a little error here. See how it's easy to make an error, and I make errors as well, right? So let's just go over that. That's the error I made here. So I said, we look at the first fraction, 4 over 5. So 5 times 2 will give me 10. So be careful, right? It's easy to make errors. So you're going to multiply the 4 by the 2 as well. So 4 by 2 is 8. Look at the second fraction, 3 over 10. So 10 times 1 will give me back 10. So you multiply the top by 1 as well. So 3 by 1 is 3. So our final answer will be 8 take away 3, which is 5 over 10. Right? You could reduce this if you want to a half. Not a problem. You can leave it as the 5 over 10 if you want as well. Alright, second fraction. 2 over 3 take away 1 over 2. So 2 thirds take away a half. So the LCM of 3 and 2, again, try it on your own, pause. Right? The LCM of 3 and 2 is 6. So LCM is 6. So look at the 2 thirds way. So 3 times what number gives me 6? 3 times 2. So that means I have to multiply the top by 2 as well. 2 by 2 is 4. Take away, looking at the half now. So 2 times what gives me the 6? 2 times 3. So now we multiply the top 3 as well. So 4 take away 3 will give me 1/6. And number 9. So the LCM, I'll write it down here, LCM of 8 and 4, the one again is 8. So put a common denominator there. So 8 by 1 will give me back the 8, and then 7 by 1, right? 7. So instead of actually doing all this multiplying by 1 or whatever, once you have the common denominator, the same denominator, just put back in the numerator, right? Take away, looking at a quarter. 4 by 2 gives me 8, so multiply it up by 2 as well. So I'm going to get 7 take away 2, which will be 5/8. Right? And now last 3 questions. So the last 3 questions are subtraction of the mixed numbers, subtraction of the mixed fractions, right? So as I told you all, I really urge you all to change your mixed numbers to improper fractions. I know some of you all would have learned in primary school, they take away the whole numbers and they borrow and all those things. I think the borrowing part in subtraction of mixed numbers gets pretty complicated sometimes for some students. So what I'm telling you all is change your mixed numbers to improper fractions. So let's get number 10. We have 2.5 take away 1 2/3. So let's change 2.5 to an improper fraction. So 2 by 2 plus the 1. So that will give us 2 by 2 is 4 plus 1 on top, 5/2. Take away, we change any 1 2/3, so 1 by 3. So the whole number by the denominator plus the numerator. 1 by 3 is 3 plus 2, 5/3. And the LCM of 2 and 3 is 6. We would have done that before, right? LCM of 2 and 3 is 6. Alright, so let's go. So 5/2. 2 times 3 will give me that denominator of 6, right? That LCM, common denominator. So we're going to multiply the top by 3 as well. So 5 by 3 is 15. Take away 3 by 2 gives me the 6, so I'm multiplying the top by 2 as well. So 5 by 2 is 10. So I'm going to get 5/6. So far so good. Number 11, 2 and 3/5. Take away 1 1/3. So change it to improper fractions. 2 by 5. 10 plus 3 is 13/5. Take away, changing 1 and 1/3, so 1/3. So the LCM of 5 and 3 should be a little easier. So ask yourself now, 5 by what gives me the 15? 5 by 3. So I have to multiply 3 as well. Now, 13 by 3, you can do your calculations at the side somewhere. I will do down here. 13 by 3. 3 by 3 is 9. 1 by times what gives me 15. 3 times what gives me 15. 3 by 5. I have to multiply it up by 5 as well. 4 by 5 is 20. So 39 take away 20 is 19/15. You could have left the answer this. You could change it to a mixed number if you want. 15 could go into 19 one time. Remainder 4. So 1 and 4/15. And then my last question, 3 and 1/5 take away 2 and 3/4. So now change it to the improper fraction. 3 by 5 is 15 plus 1, 16/5. Take away 2 and 3/4 as an improper fraction. 2 by 4 is 8 plus 3, 11/4. Now we would have looked at LCM of 5 and 4 from before. So this should be a little bit easy for you, alright? So let's put it over our common denominator LCM, which is 20. LCM of 5 and 4 is 20, right? We looked at another question earlier on. Alright. So now 5 by 4 gives me the 20. So multiplying 16 by 4. Again, work out the 16 by 4 on the side. We will get 64. Take away 4 by 5 gives me the 20. So multiplying it up by 5. And that's 55. And now we're just going to work out 64 take away 55 will be 9/20. So you see the questions going too bad. If you want, you can start with the video, pause, or you all have the questions on the Google Classroom. Try over the questions, let's say tomorrow or the next day or something, and try them over and come back to the video and see if you get the correct answers. Alright, take care.